Hello, welcome back to another episode of Mill Creek Range. Actually, I'm inside of the loading room today after a cowboy shoot this morning, and that didn't work out as the way I had it planned. Got up to stage, got everything ready, and got up to stage to shoot. It became my turn, and thought I'd loaded around in the rifle, shooting my tailoring company, U-Birdie, model 1873 and 44 WCF, and it went click. Oh man, thought I'd loaded one. So I worked the lever again, and it was tight. And I looked, and the lifter wasn't coming all the way up. I thought, great, because I just, within the past two or 3 months, this rifle, when I bought it, came with a short stroke kit. And here, 2 or 3 months ago, I unshort stroked it. If y'all remember that video, it was a little fiasco. But I thought something either broke or I didn't get something installed just perfect, and it's now failed. So I bowed out of the match, went to the loading table, and proceeded to take the rifle down. I had brought tools with me, as I typically do, and took the side plates off. Everything looked good. Went ahead and removed the toggles, and removed the lever, and removed the lifting arm. Everything looked fine. Unloaded it. Was able to get the shells out of the tube magazine, and anyway, put the gun back together, worked it at the table, and everything worked perfectly. So loaded up 5 more rounds. I was going to try to get on the next stage. Got up to shoot, would not load. I thought, it dawned on me, I never checked my rounds that I loaded, see if they would run through this rifle, because the other matches I had used my other 2 original Winchester model 73s, one which is a 145-year-old and the other one which is a 131-year-old now. And these rounds, size between 159 and 160, run through those two rifles just fine. But apparently 0.010 of an inch was too much for this tailoring company U-Birdie model 1873, chambered in 44 WCF. 0.010. So once the match was over, I stayed until the end. Come back home, got out my caliper and started checking them, and they was between 159.5 to 160, maybe 160.1 out of the handful I pulled and just checked the lengths on. So what I did was took my loading dies and reset up my bullet seating die, and I reseated the same bullets. All I done was just run them back through the die, and pushed them down a little bit to about 159 to maybe 1.58.6. I think was the lowest one that I got, and so I reseated them all to a little deeper depth, and then re-crimped them. And so the ones that I've chosen from this box full, plus I got another 100 count up on the shelf, selected a few and ran through the rifle without firing it, just working the action, and they all worked just fine. So, just my goof up, my mistake of not checking these bullets that have been loaded and run through my 2 other original Winchesters, did not check them for clearance on my tailoring company. So apparently those U-Birdies have a little tighter tolerance. That's all I can think of. So, you know, hey, everything's a learning curve. And so I'll definitely will make sure that I do not make that mistake again. So hate that it happened, because I was only able to shoot at the end on a side match with a revolver. But still had a good time. Got to fellowship with the guys there, chit chat, shoot the bull, had fun. Got to dress up, and then at the end took my grandson boot shopping, and definitely had a lot of people looking at me because I went in full attire, even with the gun belt and the revolver on the side of my hip. So, but I didn't care. I was having a good time with the old grandson. Just turned 15 years old. Got him a pair of boots, new pair of boots. So, anyway, just wanted to give you a quick update about that. Again, if you do load your own rounds, you have multiple lever actions in the same caliber. Make sure you verify that your loading will work in all of those model guns, because one might be a little bit different. And that's what I found. And wasn't quite expecting it. But anyway, y'all keep your powder dry, and hope to see you up on down the trail sometime. Y'all be safe. See you then.